Welcome to Bespoke Diaries. Today's article is on Letter to a Future Nurse by Jacqui O'Connor, author, New Zealand. Born into a loving family in Auckland, New Zealand, she enjoyed a wonderful childhood typical of the Kiwi experience. However, she also spent much of her childhood being told about her defects and her broken parts. She was born with a heart condition for which she underwent 2 major surgeries. For as long as she can remember, she has felt an otherworldly connection to all of life's vibrations. Being an empath, she is a deeply spiritual person, strongly connected to her inner knowing. This allows her to manifest things into her life very quickly, and sense things occurring before others are aware. As a child, this was the source of a lot of fear, confusion, and shame. She began her career in nursing wanting to care for the world, just as she had been cared for. However, she left her career in nursing wanting to care for the carers, just as she hadn't been cared for. Her childhood traumas steered her career decisions, and in 1993 she graduated as a registered nurse. Starting right from university, we were never taught the importance of caring for ourselves or other carers to meet the huge demands of our roles. And the trauma which leads many of us down this career track is never identified or supported. And this continued throughout her career. There were no relevant wraparound support options for carers in her position, and there still aren't. Across multiple industries, carers are viewed as weak, powerless martyrs. The victim card is played on the regular, overworking is a status symbol, and guilt is leveraged to fill the roster. She never learned how to put boundaries in place so that she wasn't taken advantage of. Many carers disempower themselves daily because of an embedded belief that making a difference in other people's lives is akin to martyrdom. That old chestnut of it's a calling first, a rewarded job second. For so much of her life and most of her career, she was left feeling her femininity, particularly her empathy, her intuition and her emotions were a liability she needed to fix if she wanted to be successful medical woman and human. She didn't realize at the time that these feminine qualities are exactly what a true healer must embody to help another human being heal. They're also the traits all of us, men and women included, need to balance within ourselves if we are to become forces for healing, not only within our professions but also for our culture and planet. She spent 26.5 years poking around the wards of Auckland's Starship Hospital, London's Great Ormond Street and St Mary's Hospitals, followed by Green Lane, Auckland, Waitakere Hospitals and various other health roles back in New Zealand. Much of her life has been spent parading around in sexy grey-green scrubs, surviving on coffee, cake, wine, and gossip, anything to cope and make it through, none of it particularly helpful, although the gossip was fun. But the job isn't without its lighter moments. Seeing a doctor onto the emergency department upon hearing a nurse yelling "We need the fallopian tube from Ed, stat," was pretty amusing. After marrying and having much fun creating 2 incredible daughters, she continued her career in nursing, putting her own needs aside once again to care for our most vulnerable citizens. And gradually, her tank was getting emptier and emptier with no real, relevant support to help her identify the problems, or keep it full. Then in 2016, she came face to face with her first childhood trauma with a new procedure at the same hospital. This started a chain reaction of PTSD that would take a long time to heal from, psychologically and spiritually. Her typical coping mechanisms were gone, and in the still void that remained, she began the journey to heal from her traumas. And it was here that her journey to Heart Place Hospital began. Fast forward to July 2021, she has made the decision to honor her whole being and discontinue burning herself trying to keep others warm. She also answered her soul's call, to care for the carers. After many attempts to lobby the government and hospitals with solutions based on her experience, and then receiving unsupportive replies, it became clear that she was going to have to be the change she wanted to see in the world. Which brings us here. It's why you are reading this. Heart Place Hospital is a holistic whole health practice. This is a safe space for the carers and empaths of the world to be uplifted and supported with the tools and information required to function feeling healed, careful, heartful, self-full and wealthful. She is here to support humanity, guide, offer tools from her expertise, and hold space for the process. However, she will not fix anyone, for she does not believe anyone is broken, and she holds the vision for all our wholeness. An intense desire to use what we've learned to serve other people and guide them through the process of recovering from misfortunes and thriving in all aspects of their lives is what fuels us health visionaries. Her vision has morphed over time, however, it became clear to her that it's her life purpose to change the face of healthcare as we know it. She feels called to help others expand the definition of health to include, not just physical and mental health, but also interpersonal, professional, spiritual, creative, sexual, environmental, and financial health. This model of whole health is largely missing from medicine. Her mission is to feminize the broken, outdated, patriarchal healthcare system, reclaim love as a healing practice, bring spirituality back to medicine, encourage people/healer collaboration, empower patients to heal themselves, and change how we deliver and receive healthcare. Most wellness models teach that the body is the foundation for everything in life and that without a healthy body, everything else suffers. She believes we've gotten it all backwards. The body isn't the foundation of our health. The body is the physical manifestation of the sum of our life experiences. When our life is out of alignment with our inner knowing and the other contributing factors that affect our whole health, relationships, work/life purpose, creativity, spirituality, sexuality, finances, mental health, and the environment, our mind gets stressed, and when our mind is under stress, our body suffers. The good news is that, if we're not optimally healthy, we can make changes that may profoundly affect our whole health. She shares all the shocking truths about healing yourself. Our visionaries are different. When you ask us about what we're here on this earth to accomplish, our eyes light up. We know what we're here to do, and we're busting to make it happen, not at some distant point in the future. Yesterday stat. Many of us became visionaries the hard way and learned our life lessons through the school of hard knocks. Often, we endured traumas, suffered indignities, made big fat mistakes, and experienced loss. In the process of learning what we're here on this earth to do, many of us felt alone, misunderstood, and victimized before our experiences launched us, often against our will, onto a path to a better way, a way that revolutionized our lives. Much of what fuels us as visionaries is an intense desire to use what we've learned to serve other people and guide them through the process of recovering from misfortunes and thriving in all aspects of their lives. Being a visionary requires a shit ton of courage. While some visions may easily find widespread support, others may face roadblock after roadblock. You might be alienated from your friends and encouraged to leave your job when you put your neck on the line for a cause you believe in. She knows all this intimately because she is one of these visionaries. From a young age, she wanted to rescue animals, plants and people. The only way she could do that at the time was by nursing. Of all the creative babies she has birthed, Heart Place Hospital and the Physical Heart Place Charity Hospital are the ones that land her smack dab in the center of her purpose, and she holds them near and dear to her heart. Heart Place Hospital offers everything she wishes had been available to her when she first looked for support and felt lost and alone, having jumped off the mothership of conventional medicine but feeling adrift in a vast ocean of uncertainty. She has spent the past 6.5 years researching the cutting edge of what really makes people sick and what really makes our bodies ripe for miracles, and everything she has learned, everything she wishes they had taught her in nursing and life but didn't, she now offers to healers and future healers. This is her offering to the transformation of consciousness that is currently underway on our planet, and she offers it with her whole cracked open heart. Practical tip. What we believe about our physical and mental health may have an impact on our ability to experience the best possible whole health outcome. The mind has the power to influence the healing of the body, and when we heal trauma, change our limiting beliefs, work with our emotions, implement life changes, and do what is within our power to calm our nervous systems, sometimes mental health and physical health symptoms can ease up or even disappear. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Do leave your thoughts in the comments section below. For similar type of article, please reach us at contact@thebespokediaries.com, or you can visit our website www.thebespokediaries.com.